Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope all is well. I hope my subscribers are doing well. And I just wanted to tell you all thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm still in the process of learning how to do these YouTube things, but I am in here live. I do see one person. I don't know who it is. But I hope you are doing well. Thank you for coming in. So today, this video will be about how FEMA sent out $59 million to illegal immigrants to New York for immigrants for luxury hotels. Can you believe that? Right after Trump did an executive order to do away with these funds as well as sanctuary cities, someone in the Department of what it is the DH yeah, that's correct, DHS. They went on ahead and they sent out $59 million. Yes, they sent out $59 million about a week ago to New York for these immigrants for luxury hotels. And this is just something else. So the termination came after Elon Musk, the Department of Government Efficiency, alleged that the Biden administration dispatched this 59 million a week ago, and that they wanted this money to be reimbursed. They wanted the money back from New York. So New York City, for the massive amount of money it spends on housing for illegals who travel to sanctuary cities during the Biden administration. So yeah, during the Biden administration, they gave illegals a whole lot of money. And you know what? Thank God Doge is finding out all of this stuff about what this money is being spent. Taxpayer money is being spent all over the place. And this is just something else. Right after, like I say, Trump signed that executive order, this money went over to them. And can you believe this? This is a FEMA funds. FEMA is supposed to be for American citizens in the United States who are going through disasters like hurricanes and different things like that. Kamala came out hurricane season last year that hit, I think it was Hurricane Helene. It hit Florida and Carolina. And she came out and she offered $750 as a loan to the hurricane victims. Can you believe this nonsense? This is a lot of nonsense. I mean, they actually are allocating the money that's for American people in disastrous situations. They are allocating this money elsewhere. So I am so glad that Doge and Elon Trust and Trump is getting on top of this and finding out where all of this money of taxpayers is going to. This fraud, corruption, and abuse has to stop. So I was reading an article on this. Like I say, this happened about a week ago. So I just was keeping tabs on it off and on. So I want to come in and make my own little video and put my 2 cents in it. But the Department of Homeland Security made a lateral move, and they fired 4 federal emergency management agency employees, accusing the deep state activists of paying out 59 million to New York City hotels to cover the costs associated with migrants crisis. So yeah, these are activists. They do not like Trump. They are totally on Biden's side. They allocated this money when Trump exclusively said not to send any more money, and we're doing away with all of these sanctuary states, sanctuary cities in these blue states. It is a no-no. Taxpayers' money should not be going for certain things like this. So the DHS spokeswoman Tricia McCollum told the Washington Examiner on Tuesday morning that the federal department was parting ways with 4 governmental workers because they went around leadership in order to pay out tens of millions of dollars to New York City, where millions were spent on housing illegal immigrants from the border in luxury hotels in Manhattan. Can you believe that? I mean, it's really already expensive to stay in New York. Now, I mean, going to them hotels just for average tourists is even more expensive now, since those tourists is up there, and they're getting anywhere between $300 to $500 a night for these illegals to stay in these hotels. And so it was said, effective immediately, FEMA is terminating the employment of 4 individuals for their leadership in making ingredient payments for luxury New York City hotels for migrants. Firing include FEMA chief financial officer, 2 program analysts, and a grant specialist, McCollum wrote in a statement. Under the President Trump and Secretary Norm leadership, DHS will not sit idly and allow deep state activists to undermine the will and the safety of the American people. So you got these activists out there, they just doing willy-nilly, y'all. They just going ham, and they just doing anything they want to do. And I mean, it's just such an insult that, like I said a few minutes ago, that Kamala came out and offered $750 to hurricane victims as a loan. And here it is, all the money you have given these illegals since they've been over here. Do you consider that a loan? And even if you did, do you think you're going to get that back? Who's going to pay that money back? All of this money that you have given out to illegals for the last 4 years, this is taxpayers' money. Who are you going to tell them to pay it back? Are you going to tell Mexico or the president of Mexico to pay this money back? No, but you on taxpayers' back about them paying $750 back. Can you imagine these people in the hurricane? They had absolutely nothing. They lost everything, and some of them, they wasn't even able to get the 750. I mean, 750 is little or nothing. It's pennies. And then here, to make matters worse, they had to go online and try to apply for these funds, which they couldn't apply because they didn't have an internet service. But Eli Musk, he came in with I forgot what he brung in. I can't think of it off the top of my head. He brought something in where they were able to get on the internet and talk to their loved ones and do different things. I can't think of that off the top of my head, but it's shout out to Elon Musk for helping the hurricane victims. So the Dodge team just discovered FEMA had sent that out last week. They discovered it. And so Musk wrote in a social media post, sending this money violated the law and is in gross insubordination to president's executive order, which is what I said earlier. Yeah, President Trump put an executive order and they still sent the money. The money is meant for American disaster relief and instead is being spent on high-end hotels for illegal. A clawback demand will be made today to recoup those funds. So yeah, they got to pay that money back. McCollum warned Monday that whoever was responsible for the payment should expect to be fired. So they went on and fired those 4 individuals. New York City Deputy Press Secretary Liz Gonzalez maintained in an email Monday evening that the city was in the clear and did nothing wrong in requesting emergency funds from from FEMA to help cover billions of dollars in costs related to housing, feeding, and caring for 223,000 illegal immigrants who passed through its halls. Can you imagine? First and foremost, they shouldn't even be over here anyway. They shouldn't even be here. Why are they over here? All of this is the doing of the Biden-Kamala administration. They should not be here of soaking up and living off the taxpayer money. I mean, this is insanely ridiculous. The city maintained it never paid luxury hotel rates. Yeah, right. The funding was appropriated by Congress during the previous administration, and the majority of the people housed were families. New York City said it applied for these funds. Yes, so let me see. Yes, New York City said it applied for these non-disaster relief funds in April 2024, as FEMA, excuse me, allocated them last year. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, this is just a whole big mess. Um, excuse me. Of the 59.3 million that the city received, 19 million was for direct hotel costs, while the balance were for services provided such as food, hotels, and other services. We have continued to receive previously allocated reimbursement through the past week. I got a little cough there. I don't know what's going on. We will discuss this matter directly with the federal officials, Garcia said on Monday. After taking office, President Donald Trump signed an executive order that established a council to determine whether FEMA funds should be eliminated, giving Trump serious concern of political bias within the agency. The Trump administration has also sought to pause federal grant funding broadly, but it has been halted in court. So yeah, all of these money that they're giving out to the illegal immigrants is just insanely ridiculous. They shouldn't be receiving it. Trump has taunted plans to do away with FEMA after it was revealed this fall that the agency purposely did not help Trump supporters affected by the natural disaster. That's another thing. The new council on FEMA is supposed to meet by March 20th and provide a full report to Trump by July 21st. So yeah, what happened during the hurricane season, they would go by and they would see people would have Trump signs and stuff in their yards, and they would just pass these people up. They would just pass them up. I mean, FEMA, in my opinion, need to totally be did away with. They need to really do away with FEMA and just redo it all over, hire new people and do what they have to do. Because a lot of people are taking money and allocating it to other places. We got people who are getting a lot of kickbacks. And I'm so glad Doge has stepped in and they're going to find out where all of this money is going, not only through FEMA, the IRS, also with Kennedy, HHS, he's the secretary for that, Human Health Services, and other things are going to come up too. The schools, department of the schools, as well as people who are adoption agency, people getting money for adoption for these children, foster parents, I want to say. So a lot of things is going to come out and a lot of people are going to be held accountable. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. If you are stealing the taxpayers' money and getting kickbacks, it don't matter who you are. You need to face prosecution to the highest extent of the law and possibly do jail time. And let me just say this one last thing. It's a lot of things that's going on over here in the U.S. that is not right. I'm a U.S. citizen myself, born and raised here. My family all is American citizens. Um, it came out about a week ago. There's a man and his wife. They are seasonal workers, and so he's a family of five, and he went down and he applied for food stamps because again they're seasonal workers. Half of the year they make money, and half of the year they don't. I guess that can happen with all business. Sometimes you get your good days and months when you're gonna make money, and sometimes you don't. But he's a family of five. He went down and applied for food stamps, and so for a family of five, they gave him $500. And the man said he was very grateful. He said he was very grateful when he went to social services to get help for family services. And he said there was a Venezuela family there, a family of five, and you would not believe what they got. Guess what they got? I mean, I'm telling y'all, guess what they got? So him and his family, which is a total of five, they got 500. But the Venezuela family immigrants, they got $3,500. They got $3,500. So this stuff has to end. I'm sorry, it's time for these illegal immigrants to go home. Taxpayer footing all this money for all this different stuff. It has to end. And I'm so glad um DHS fired those four employees, as well as they found out that this money had went out after, let me say that again, after Trump signed the executive order asking them to cease all of this. They still went ahead. You hear me? they still went ahead and sent this 59 million out. And this was not right. This is a violation of the law as well as insubordination. President Trump is signed that executive order, and they still went ahead on and did it. So there's a lot of stuff, like I said, guys, it's gonna come out, and hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I know a lot of YouTubers, they might get out before me and make their videos, but I'm gonna just come in and put my input in it and tell you how I feel. I think it's wrong. It's fraud, is negligence, is abuse, and somebody needs to be held accountable. On down to the Social Security Administration, they got a lot of things that's going on with Medicare and Medicare and Medicaid fraud as well. So a lot of things is going to come back. You know what? I'm gonna say this before I end my video. I feel like the taxpayers have paid out so much money. I feel like we shouldn't be paying taxes no more. This has been going on for not only since Trump has been in office. This has been going on for a long time. And mind you, there has also been the Democrats have been in office more than the Republicans. So this go way, way back. But something needs to be done. Taxpayers need to get some type of a tax credit or something, because a lot of money is being stolen. A lot of people are getting kickbacks, and then Democrats, they out there hollering. They are the main ones that's getting these kickbacks. The loudest person that scream be the one that be the problem. Believe that. They don't want Elon Musk to get in there and find out this and find out that, but that's okay. The truth is gonna come out, baby, whether you want to hear it or not. The truth will be revealed to the American people, because this is insanely ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if you guys have X, but if you go on X and look up Doge, Doge, Department of Governmental Efficiencies, go up there and look on X. It gives you a list of all the money that was supposed to have been going out to pay in these other countries, and Doge stopped it. Go up there and look. All of this is taxpayer money. How is it people cannot want to know where their tax dollars are going? How come you don't want to know that? You're just going to feverishly let them keep giving away money? Are you serious? I mean, so this is something that I'm glad Doge is doing. Keep it up, Trump. Keep it up, Donald Trump. Keep up with the auditing, and this giving out this money to these illegals. It needs to stop. They need to be deported and go back home. Nobody is against illegal immigration, but come over here illegally. When you cross that border, you committed a crime by crossing that border. And Tom Homan gonna get you one way or the other. Tom is gonna get you. They going after criminal first, yes, but if you're here illegal and they catch you, you're gonna be deported as well. And so shout out to Tom Homan and his team for making things happen, for letting the people, hey, say, listen, it's time for you all to go out. Shout out to Tom Homan, shout out to his team, shout out to Donald Trump, shout out to Elon Musk as well as Doge for doing an excellent job, excellent job. So I do see a few individuals in here checking me out. This is the conservative lady live coming in. You guys caught me right before I'm getting ready to go. So go on, guys, and go back and listen to the video in its entirety. It's not that long. Give me your comment and let me know, what do you think about this situation, that $59 million was sent to New York City to house illegal immigrants in luxury hotels? This is the taxpayers' money. Don't you guys want to know where your money is going to? I will hope so. I will hope you guys want to know where your tax dollars are going to. So again, guys, was a short video. Like I say, go in and listen to it in its entirely. Hit the like button and share, and let me know how you feel about this situation with taxpayers' money being wasted and being allocated to places it shouldn't be allocated to. I will be back in a little bit later with another video around 2 o'clock, and then I'll be coming back around 3, trying to drop these short videos from time to time. And you guys have a great day. And hey, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.